Preview.
Toxic shit.
They say toxic dick be the best dick. That was Glorilla said. Toxic good dick ass nigga. Pause.
I don't think that's true. I had an ex, and literally, like, we tried out sex for the first time, and this man wanted me to go so slow. I'm just like, what are you doing? So, and he's toxic. Like, he's still being toxic.
Everybody be using that word all the time. So, people just using that word because I think that's the new buzzword. That's like the new fad. Like, what is toxic?
Toxic to me is just like a man who gaslights his female, like, he gaslights her in a situation. Like, if he did something wrong and she comes to check him about it, like, he'll gaslight her on it and just say, like, flip it back around on her or something like that. Like, that's what happened with me and my ex. Like, something happened with me and I came to him about it, and then something he did something, I came to him about it, and I told him, I'm like, hey, yo, like, I'm done. Like, I'm done. I cut this. He's like, well, you went and did this and stuff. So, like, he just, like, flipped it back on me. I'm just like,
right, well,
why would you?
Right.
Like, why?
Gaslight. You know where that came from? That term came from? It came from a show in the 60s. Because the dude was, I forgot the name of the damn show. Hold on. Gaslight came from. Give me a minute. Hold on. I'm trying to look at it. Gaslight. Mm-hmm. It came from a show in the 60s. Yeah. It came from a show in the damn 60s, and he was doing it, like, that word came popular again, too, like, gaslighting. Well, but gaslighting really means manipulation and make the other person seem crazy. He was trying to make his wife seem crazy on that show.
Yeah. That's what I think toxic is. It's like you're trying to make somebody feel crazy. You make somebody feel worthless, like, or you just, like, you go and do something. You think it's okay to go do something to somebody else, but when somebody does it to you, it's an issue. I feel like that's kind of like what toxic is.
Oh, okay. It came from a 1938 British stage play. And the dude was trying to make his wife seem crazy. So he was doing stupid stuff. It made her seem like she was losing her mind. That's what actually came from. And everybody started using that word gaslight. They don't even know what the word means. Like, I asked a female what she brought to the table. She said that's gaslight. No, that's not. It's like, just saying words because, like I was just saying, it's fad. It's a fad to say these words, toxic, gaslighting, and whatever. But why do you think a lot of women are attracted to older men? Are you attracted to older men?
Daddy issues. No, I was for a minute when I was younger, but no, I really don't.
Why do you think a lot of females like having sex with criminals? Why is that, you think? Men who break the law, who are defiant.
I really don't know. Like, sometimes I think about getting a bad boy.
Why do you think about getting a bad boy?
I don't know. I just like a rebel. Like, just like, oh, you
what
like
if
breaking the rules.
Okay. What if he's in the car? Say if he robbed somebody, right? And he don't tell you about it because he's not going to tell you. And those people who he robbed come back and find him and shoot his ass up, and you in the car with him. Think that's gangster?
That.
A lot of people just like bad boys. That's the bad shit that happened with it.
Like I said,
why are you so
I don't really go out with type of people.
Bad boy or a rebel?
It's just like,
yes, you do know. I want you to break it down for me. I got some time. Take your time.
It's like the adrenaline, like, ooh, he knows how to, like, he's like, I don't know, he likes breaking the rules, and, like, I don't know, like, like with mafia people, for example, like a mafia, like a badass mafia, like, nobody fucks with him. Is that they know not to fuck with him because he's this big bad guy. He has all these connections. He has this, he has that. He knows how to get shit in and stuff. That's just like, I don't know, just like, that gives alpha kind of energy, but it's not. It's not alpha energy, but it's just like it's.
You just said that. You just said it gives. You said it's not alpha, and then you said it gives alpha. But then you said you just contradict yourself twice. See, you didn't know that I'm a good listener. See, in order to do this, you gotta listen. That's why you got two. You gotta listen more than you speak. Stop it right there. You said
Yeah.
you want him to be like the mafia people who don't get fucked with, right? Well, I want to give you some information. I'm gonna give you some people to look up. Look up John Gotti. John
Never
Gotti
heard of
was a mafia
John
boss, and
Gotti.
he did most of his 20s in what? Prison. With that being said, I say that to say this. Long story short, John Gotti went to prison for the rest of his life. John Gotti been shot at,
Yeah.
he been stabbed, he been in prison. I don't know if you know about prison, but prison's not a good place. It's not like the goddamn Disneyland, right? It's not the fair. It's another place where it's women at. So if he's nothing to fuck with, women say, well, I want somebody here nothing to fuck with. These quote unquote bad boys or street guys are the most guys that get punked, they get shot at, they get robbed. Uh, they always on the run. They always in paranoia. These guys these guys always in the street get something happen to them. And guess what though? If something happened to you or whatever, they're not gonna go to the cops because that's part of the street law. And the streets is a myth. But go ahead though. Look, you see? Are you following me?
Yeah, I get exactly what you're saying and stuff like that. I mean,
It's
that's
just
why
a
like I
movie.
think about it.
It's
I'm just
all it
like,
is
yeah, I don't.
a movie. If you want a thrill and an adrenaline rush, you need to go watch an action thriller, or you need to do that. Watch an action movie or a thriller or a scary movie. Because it's all a myth. This mythical guy
Yeah.
who's like that is a myth. All the street guys either dead or in jail. They've been shot at. They wearing shit bags like Lamar of Power. You watch Power? Okay. BMF, I meant? Okay. Whatever. They end up in shit bags. You know what a shit bag is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Shit bag is when you wear a colostomy bag. And so you got to change your own shit because your stomach. Yeah.
Oh,
Those guys, a lot of those
okay.
street guys end up in wheelchairs. Those bad boys you're talking about.
Yeah, that's
A
true.
shit bag is, man, dick
That's
can't
true.
get hard no more. You know that, right? Dick can't get hard no more. So he can't even
Yeah.
fuck you, this bad boy, like he wants to. So I don't get it though. And let me tell you something too. Future
I,
and Russell Wilson.
I,
Future been shot at in the streets before he got famous, whatever. Russell Wilson didn't do none of that, and he still ended up with the same woman, Sierra, and have two or three children by. So what do the bad boys really gain though? I'm trying to think.
yeah, that's like what I think about though. Like it's like I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, that's why I don't really like go after bad boys. Like people who like like be
Those
like,
guys
oh
get
yeah, I'm
shot
gang
at
this,
the
I'm gang
most.
that, or
They
some
get
shit like
shot
that.
at.
That's what I'm. That's what my ex was like. My ex, like, he had a lot of shit and stuff like that, and I liked him, and he had like all this extra stuff. But like
If any
that
guy's a
stuff,
gang member,
like
gangs is the weakest thing a man can join, or anybody can join. Gangs are for weak people who got to hide in groups because they can't protect themselves. They have low self esteem. This gang shit don't love nobody. All the gang people dead are in jail. Let me ask you this though: if the gangs were so good, why the gang members didn't kill the killers of Tamar Rice, the killers of George Floyd? Why they didn't go after the cops who did this to anybody? If they so bad boys and so they don't care about nothing and rebels, why those rebels didn't go after the people of George Zimmerman? If they was rebels though. Why didn't they go after the
you're right.
KKK?
You're right.
Gang members only bully people. They're bullies. No, that's not
That's
what it's
what
like.
it's
That's what it
like in
is.
society now. Well, yeah, yeah, but I ain't gonna lie though. Like with gangs, before it is what it
No,
was
they
today,
didn't.
gangs used to go way back, and a lot of times
No, they didn't.
gangs used to like protect neighborhoods and stuff from
That is a lie.
cops. That's what
Gangs
I used
never
to
did
hear.
any of that. If you want to know about gang culture so much, you need to go watch a movie called Colors. That's some homework for you. Watch Colors. Came out in '91. Pretty
I
sure you weren't born then.
watched
Go watch that movie Colors. Gangs manipulate young boys and women who don't have father figures or strong mothers in the household to deal with rebellious teenagers. Those street life is cool. There's
That's
no
true.
such thing as an alpha street. You don't have to be a criminal to be a man.
That's why I don't mess. That's why I don't mess with
Everybody, every
myself
female want to be down with the gangs
at
until they
all.
get shot at, until they got to go to court and go to jail, until they got to go
Not me.
downtown. That will come with it though. You say you like bad boys, that
Yeah,
will come. You got to go to.
I said
But I'm
like
giving
it's
you
an
the
idea.
idea
Like the
where you might have
idea
to
is
go
fine. But
downtown. They
like,
might have to arrest you.
but yeah, like that's why I'm thinking like even with do
I
you
don't know
know
who
who
that is.
Apache is? Well, he's an old rapper, and he has a song called "Gangsta Bitch," and basically he's like, I want a gangsta bitch. She don't sleep, she don't play, and he's just basically want like a
Gangster
gangsta
girls
girl who's just like
always hold.
him,
Guess
who
what?
like
That is a myth. There is nothing gangster about breaking the law. These street guys will put
I
you in jeopardy. They'll
know
tell you to move some dope or bring some drugs in the prison. These street guys don't care about nobody. They don't even care about themselves because they in the gang. They'll put the gang over their mama, their
that's true.
children, their father. They don't give a fuck about nobody.
Yeah,
I'll tell you something.
yeah, but he was like that, and then like she finally ended
They
up getting
always
caught, like
get
because
caught
she
or
was
they
supposed to like
die or go to
get
jail.
something,
There's
but
no.
she got caught. She went to jail, and he's like, so who's gonna be my next gangster bitch? And that shit makes so much sense to me
I
because
don't
that's
know though. You
really
just say
in
you
reality
love
how it
bad boys
is.
and
Like
rebels, but I mean, hey,
you're
that's what you
you're
say.
not against. I said I like. Yeah, I said I
Well,
kind of like the
well,
idea.
think
Not
about
saying
this.
I
If
won't,
you ever
but
thought about it, always go back and replay this video when you get a chance and stay when you think about that, though. But that's what happens, though. But I'm tired of ranting off on that. I mean, yeah, that's what happened.
yeah.
And you know about that. What's your thoughts on this term "ride or die"? I want to ride or die, big. I want to ride or die, nigga. I'm trying to ride and live. I don't want to die. I want to ride and live.
Ride or die is a very loyal type of person, basically. I'm a loyal person, but I don't really use that ride or die shit anymore because I do think like people think like, oh, if my partner die, I'ma die too, or like I'm like if they commit suicide, I commit suicide. No, that's no. I don't like that shit. But ride or die, in my definition, at least for me, is that somebody who's loyal, who always gonna have my significant other's back, regardless of the situation and stuff. If the whole world's against my significant other, I'm gonna be the one person that's not against them, type stuff. That's what I think a ride or die is. But a lot of people use it as some other
Man,
shit.
fuck that. I think that's some shit rap music always got. I think rap music has impacted the culture so much people can't think for themselves. They quoting rap songs everywhere they go. And nothing wrong with rap. Some rap songs are cool, but people are living by it. This is their whole life about rap music. They just, I don't get it though. But I'm trying to ride and live though. I don't want no ride or die. I don't want nobody who gonna die for me or kill for me, rob for me. None of that shit. That means you ain't got nothing to lose. I don't want nobody
Yeah,
who ain't got shit to lose. Yeah, I just
right, right,
don't get it though. In the
right.
black
Like
community,
that's
we got beautiful women having sex with killers and robbers and criminals with a criminal, mm. And they brag
yeah,
about how they having
that's
sex with a
true.
killer. Very. You said what?
That ain't,
Yeah, yeah.
that
Well,
ain't me.
maybe not you, but yeah. Well, I think that's it though, right there. You got any questions you want to ask me?
Uh, I was going to ask you a question on what your view was
Sure,
on
go ahead.
this,
Take
but I
your
totally
time with it.
forgot what it was. It was like, what do you think about old generation's discipline to new
Like, and discipline
generations?
what though? Like what you mean?
Like how they discipline their children, like the whole entire ass whooping or like, verbal shit, all that extra stuff. How do you feel about that? Do you think it's
Man,
okay to
I
hit
look
your
at it like,
kids?
I mean, I feel like beatings are kind of like teachers. I don't believe you should beat a child because a lot of people in prison right now used to get their ass whooped, told the fuck up. They still end up behind bars. I just think it's about learning and guiding and respecting the kids. I think too many people try to do that you gotta put discipline in a child when they're young, though. Because if you try to do it when they about a teenager and they already grown up to whip your ass and fight you, you know. But really, it's about respect,
Yeah,
though. You know, you teach them respect, though. They'll always do that forever, though. You know, that's how I look at it. Like, but
yeah.
oh, I guess this is my last one though. Like, why do you think why do you think females base the guy's dick size off his manhood though? Like, why do you think that is?
I really don't know. I'm not that type of person. I really don't get. I sometimes ask people, I'll be like, why does, a man have to have like a certain requirement or like something like that? Because in reality, females don't need all that. A female, like an average 6 inch is fine, or a five, like that is fine. People talking about they want an eight. You have to have an eight, or you have to have a nine.
I think
Oh,
it's
you
like
have
I think because
a
of
fucking
porn and
nine.
these rappers and this music. I really believe music influenced people
Yeah,
to do wrong shit at this point. Not saying these that make you do people wrong shit. It
It is.
influence people that okay, I think this is acceptable. Like, bro, I think black people just been overly sexualized, especially black men. I don't understand why. I think because of porn. I think because of sports. I don't know what it is.
They're over sexualized by everything, especially by like white people and stuff. And that dates back to slavery
A
also,
black man got
sexualizing
a.
of
There's
black
just
men
there's so
as
many
well.
stereotypes with this shit. Like,
And it's sad because like me, I don't like seeing my black men like sexualized or be like, oh, he got BBC and stuff, or like even that BBC. I don't like all that extra shit because a lot of black men went through a lot of shit back in
I,
slavery and stuff
I
like
feel
that, which
like
is
we
why
can't. We
they
gotta
over
stop blaming
sexualize our
slavery for
white
every
people.
goddamn thing. We can't go back to slavery, huh?
That's
Everybody
true.
want to blame slavery and all this.
That's true.
The white man who did shit. The reason why your ass is broke, I'm sorry, because your ass, your decision and choices, though. But yeah, but I appreciate you coming on though and shit, showing love. Though. Like, like
Yeah.